Pakistan stands at a crossroads. A proposed constitutional package has ignited a firestorm of debate, exposing deep political divisions. At the heart of this controversy lies the future of the nation's highest court. The package, championed by the ruling coalition, seeks to reshape the judicial landscape. Its centerpiece is a contentious amendment aimed at extending the tenure of the Chief Justice. The nation watches, holding its breath, as the fate of the package hangs precariously in the balance. The proposed amendments have far-reaching implications for the balance of power. They touch upon the very foundations of Pakistan's democracy. The government argues that the package is crucial for ensuring stability and strengthening institutions. However, opposition parties view it with deep suspicion. They fear it grants excessive power to the ruling elite, potentially undermining the judiciary's hard-won independence. This is not just a dry legal debate. It is a battle for the soul of Pakistan. The outcome will have profound consequences for the rule of law, the protection of fundamental rights, and the future of democracy itself. As the nation braces for a showdown, one thing is certain: the stakes have never been higher. The government's rationale for the constitutional package centers on the need for a more robust and independent judiciary. Central to their argument is the proposed 3-year tenure for the Chief Justice. This extension, they argue, will provide much-needed continuity and stability at the helm of the Supreme Court. A longer term, proponents argue, will allow the Chief Justice to implement long-term reforms and strengthen the rule of law. They point to the challenges faced by previous Chief Justices who served shorter terms. These challenges, they contend, hindered their ability to effectively address critical issues facing the judiciary. The government insists that the proposed changes are not about any one individual. Rather, they are about creating a system that empowers the judiciary to fulfill its constitutional mandate. They envision a judiciary that is free from undue influence, capable of upholding the rights of all citizens and ensuring accountability at all levels of government. Opposition parties have wasted no time in denouncing the constitutional package. They view it as a blatant attempt by the ruling coalition to consolidate power and undermine the judiciary's independence. The proposed extension of the Chief Justice's tenure has drawn particularly sharp criticism. Critics argue that such an extension would make the Chief Justice beholden to the government, eroding the judiciary's ability to act as an impartial arbiter of justice. They fear that a Chief Justice with an extended tenure would be more likely to toe the government line, potentially jeopardizing the rights of ordinary citizens. The opposition has vowed to fight tooth and nail against what they perceive as an assault on the very foundations of Pakistan's democracy. They have called on all stakeholders to reject the package, warning that its passage would have dire consequences for the rule of law and the future of the nation. Section 4. Asif's Defense, the Charter of Democracy and Beyond. Defense Minister Khawaja Asif has emerged as a vocal defender of the constitutional package. He insists that the proposed amendments are not a departure from democratic principles, but rather a fulfillment of the spirit of the Charter of Democracy. This landmark document, signed in 2006 by Benazir Bhutto and Nawaz Sharif, outlined a roadmap for democratic reform in Pakistan. Asif argues that the Charter of Democracy recognized the need for a strong and independent judiciary. He maintains that the proposed amendments are in line with this vision, aiming to enhance the judiciary's capacity to deliver justice effectively. He dismisses the opposition's concerns as unfounded, accusing them of playing politics with a matter of national importance. Asif has called for a reasoned and informed debate on the constitutional package, urging all parties to engage constructively. He stresses the need for unity and consensus in addressing the challenges facing Pakistan. Section 5. High-stakes negotiations. The quest for a two-thirds majority. The fate of the constitutional package hangs precariously in the balance. Its passage hinges on securing a two-thirds majority vote in both houses of Parliament, a daunting task given the current political climate. The ruling coalition, while holding a simple majority, lacks the numbers to push through the amendments unilaterally. Intense negotiations are underway as the government seeks to win over opposition lawmakers. The opposition, however, remains deeply skeptical, demanding significant concessions in exchange for their support. The government has indicated a willingness to compromise on certain aspects of the package, but it remains unclear whether these concessions will be enough to sway the opposition. The coming days will be crucial as both sides engage in a high-stakes game of political maneuvering. The outcome of these negotiations will determine not only the fate of the constitutional package, but also the trajectory of Pakistan's political landscape. Section 6. Charting the course ahead. A defining moment for Pakistan. Pakistan stands at a pivotal juncture. The debate over the constitutional package has laid bare the deep divisions that continue to plague the nation. The outcome of this legislative battle will have far-reaching consequences, shaping the balance of power and the future of democracy in Pakistan. If the government succeeds in passing the package, it will be seen as a major victory, consolidating its authority and potentially ushering in a new era of judicial reform. However, it could also exacerbate political tensions and deepen the divide between the ruling elite and the opposition. Should the government fail to secure the necessary votes, it would be a significant setback, weakening its position and emboldening the opposition. This could lead to further political instability and uncertainty, making it even more challenging to address the myriad problems facing the nation. One thing is certain: the coming days will be critical for Pakistan. The decisions made during this time will have a lasting impact on the nation's political and legal landscape for years to come. The world watches, waiting to see what course Pakistan will chart for itself.